90s kids. It might be 2017, but we're gonna throw it back. Where do we start? It's got to be at the top, and that is definitely Lion King. If you haven't seen this, you're probably missing out. To tell a lie, I only watched it maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but everyone I've told, they're like, why haven't you watched it? Like, what were you doing when you were younger? And I'm just like, well, don't know, I must have missed that one. But if you haven't seen it, it's in the theatres, it's everywhere. It's probably on at Christmas and stuff like that. But this movie with Simba, oh my goodness, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Like, every 90s kid who lived in the 2000s has definitely seen this, or has seen it at some point. If you haven't, go check it out. Next, it's got to be one of my favourites, which was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And you know that song at the beginning? Yes, we all know it. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, where I never... You know what? You know the rest of the song. I'm not even going to carry it on. But yeah, every single day when I watched that programme, I'll just sing along to it. And my mum would just be looking at me like, is he okay? But I'm sure you guys probably did the same thing. That is probably the top thing with Will Smith. You know what? This one I should have put at the top or saved it till last, because every single day, late nights on MSN. If you don't know about this, you're probably too young. But every single day after school, everyone used to go on there, sit there, talk in group chats, text. You could send nudges. So if someone was ignoring you, you'd literally just press this nudge and your screen would just be like, you're shaking everywhere, and then they'll definitely get your attention. But oh my goodness, if I could get the time back I spent on MSN, God knows where I'd be right now. I'd probably be the richest man. But that was a great tool to like talk to each other. These days you've got iMessage, you've got Snapchat, you've got this and that. We only had instant messaging, right? Unless you had I think BlackBerry, BBM and stuff like that was a little bit later on. But I'm talking like when we were 11, 12, 90s kids in the 2000s. You know that one. That one was amazing. This has got to be one of my favourites, and this was Soulja Boy, Crank That. You know the dance, right? Everybody knew this dance. Even if you hated rap or hip hop or whatever, at school discos, everyone would get the dance onto this song.
Soulja Boy tough. Hey, I got the new dance for y'all called the Soulja Boy.
But it's funny I mentioned the Soulja Boy one, because I was actually at work just the other week and I heard it and I was just like, oh my goodness, that song was absolutely amazing. School disco, I used to smash it. I'm a bit stiff now, but what can you do? I'm a big person now. I'm quite old for that. This one, I probably shouldn't even be telling you guys, but I'm sure a majority of you guys probably did the same thing. Now that was to lie about your Facebook age. Now I think when we were younger, Facebook, you had to be 13 years old or over to get it. And I think I got it maybe I was about 12 and a few months. Before that, everyone I used to hear, like the older people, they used to say, oh, you on Facebook? Do you want to add me this and that? And like back then, Facebook was so plain. Like you could just post something, maybe someone will comment it, and that was about it. Nowadays, it's got adverts, got Facebook Live, Messenger, all of this. That was not there before. It has come a long way, but everyone my age or around about my age probably lied to get a Facebook account or a MySpace account. Probably said they were like 15 when they're actually like 12 or something. We finally have Miley Cyrus and Hilary Duff. If you weren't watching those, I don't know what you're doing. Miley Cyrus was on all the time, especially if you had Disney Channel. You could watch Hannah Montana every day. She has gone a bit wild now. She's doing stuff like, yeah, a lot of controversial stuff, but what can you do? Things have moved on. Hilary Duff was in Lizzie McGuire. If you watch Lizzie McGuire, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That was a great program. I used to watch that all the time. And she was also in like stuff like Cheap by the Dozen, Spy Kids, or anything like that. But to put it in perspective, she's now 29 years old. Bruh, that is old. Like 29 years old. How old are you? Exactly. How old am I? You know what? If you're able to guess my age, write it down. I might give you a prize. I don't know. Check out next week though. Now, this was probably one of my favourite toys or equipment in my house. The DDR mat. I used to think I was a superstar dancer. This is before stuff like Just Dance. I don't know if you guys got Just Dance these days. We didn't have that. DDR mat. This was the bomb. This was the thing. Like I'd literally every Saturday afternoon just get it out, put it on the floor, and dance my butt off, you know. It killed so many calories, I don't know, like maybe that explains why I'm this slim. But that aside, DDR mat was amazing. If you get your mates around, put some music on the radio or the cassette or something like that and dance away on Saturdays instead of playing Xbox or whatever people have nowadays. But yeah, that was a great way of like getting your mates involved. Like, it'll tell you a little score afterwards. Yeah, you could just dance and do what you want to do. And last but not least, this was asking your parents to buy you a membership for Club Penguin. If you know what Club Penguin is this. You know, this game was sick. Like, all you did was just move around and like make igloos and stuff like that, but it was amazing. There was a similar game as well called RuneScape, which I was absolutely obsessed with. If I could go back in time, I would actually pay it, because you had to get membership to get all the goods and cool stuff, but you had to pay, and my parents were like, £5 for an online game, that's crazy. Probably normal now, but back then it was a bit weird. Like, people didn't have antivirus software and all this kind of stuff, so people just think that their bank details probably get swallowed. Maybe they did, I don't know, but that was a part of our childhood which we probably can't go back to now. But yeah, that's everything. If there are lots of other things that I've missed out, do comment. Like, yeah, I know there's loads of stuff I missed out, but because of time, I've only put these few things that I thought, you know what, 90s kids, we need to throw it back. It's 2017, we're getting really old now. We're no longer the 90s kids, to be honest. Like, we're just old. Most of us probably got kids, married or whatever now. I'm not married yet, don't worry. But that's what most people are doing nowadays anyway. But yeah, thank you for watching. Do subscribe on the bottom down there. Follow all the social media too. I'll be posting every Friday. So yeah, do not miss out. Gonna be coming here every single Friday. I'm gonna be here. So stay tuned and you won't miss a thing. So take care.